Are we live now? There we are. Okay, looks like when I do this, I have to stop it and do it that second time because it never works the first time. And there's me and my fuzzy hairs, my flyaways. See if anybody wants to join today. All right. And I was trying pretty fast. Still kind of sticky. All right. Just give it a couple more minutes and then I'll just record this as if it was just a video. Okay. I am getting some different surfaces ready to play with some alcohol inks. Day before Christmas. I hope everybody out there is having fun today, getting ready for the big day, the big next couple of days where the little kiddos are all excited for presents. I still have to wrap all of my stuff for my kiddos. That is okay. I like doing things last minute. All right. Well, hello, Cindy and Craft with Kay. Thank you for joining me today. Are you guys ready for Christmas? I'm not. I still gotta wrap stuff. Hi, Jonah. How are you? I was afraid I wasn't gonna make it today. My tooth yesterday went into Nova explosion of pain. Went to the dentist. They're going to yank it next week. Woo! Yes, Merry Christmas to you. Hello, Noelle. Walmart. I was at Walmart today. I bought the kids some presents. And I got me something too. Quincy, I am with child. Hello, Auntie Kelly. Hello, Auntie. Do you see my baby Yoder? Oh, Noelle, you got a blizzard. How's fun? Jonah gets to wrap the hubby gifts. And you can even put him night-night. When you lay him down, he goes night-night. So, all right. So, hello, Miss Chow. I thought today, because I was like, I don't even know what to do. And I'm thinking, I know it's already Christmas tomorrow, but I'm already thinking next Christmas. I want to do handmade gifts again, because these handmade gifts that I'm giving this year were late. They're going to be late. But I was thinking next year, I have this idea of doing alcohol ornaments. As they can be tags. I'm going to put them with some Christmas cards. So I'm going to do some inking on some different substrates. So yeah. So I've got these aluminum gift tags that I got at Hobby Lobby. So we're going to try out those. I got these little wooden, I don't know if they're coasters. Let me double check. What are they? They are just 4-inch squares. There's a whole bag of 72 of them. And they weren't very expensive. But I got those on Amazon. I'll have to share Miss Nancy's link down below. But I did one with a gel medium to try and seal it in. And then I did another one with some Mod Podge to see if we could get some ink flowing over the wood. I thought that would be nice. And then I have some shapes. They're acrylic shapes. Aren't these cool? These ones are, I don't know if they're discontinuing them or not. I was just looking on Amazon for some. They have clear shapes on Amazon, keychains and stuff. And I might get some of those, because how fun would it be for your grandkids to get a homemade alcohol inked keychain? Because all you have to do is seal it. And then, because I'm playing with different stuff, I have some, what is it? No Shed diamond printer paper. I got this at Walmart like months ago, and I just now opened it. So we're gonna just play with some alcohol inks on some different material and see if we can make some crafty stuff for next year's Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone, says Jonah. Hello, Bernie and Candace and Lori R. Thank you for joining me today. I'm gonna flip my camera so that we can get a little inky. Flip. Oh, don't be sassy with me, camera. No. Flip. Okay, it's not being very kind to me. Hold on a second. Done. Flip. Why is it not flipping? Sorry if you see my big hand. I'm clicking the flip camera button and it's not flipping. Oh, you're being evil, camera. There we go. Now let's make sure that it's the way we need it. There's a big lag on mine. Ooh, UPS is telling me I have a shipment in transit. Okay. Woohoo, look at that. We're even faced the right way. Adjust everything here. Move that little. Oops. Try and pull my lamp out so we can get some more light on the subject. See if that helps. I'm going to try and move you guys a little bit closer today. Okay, so I need to work in this area. Okay, I can do that. Does that look okay, everybody? Well, thanks for stopping in, Auntie. We'll see you next time. Okay, so I picked this up at Joann's, I think. It's the Ranger Tim Holtz alcohol ink palette. And look, I've never used it. But we will tonight. What I'm going to do is just drop some colors in there so that we can use some brushes and do a little bit of painting. And we're going to have these. Oh, I forgot. I even have these. And these would be like what you would get on Amazon if you got the keychains. They would just be little shapes like this with holes in them. Sunday, thank you for joining us. Okay, and these, again, they're just a white acrylic. If you look on Amazon, the very first ones they show you are clear acrylic, which I think would be super fun to work on too. And I do believe these were Brie Reese. Brie Reese, that's the same with the butterfly shapes. Okay, if you can find those, or if you're like me and you bought them and then never used them, well, let's pull them out and use them. But I thought, and then these are Brie Reese too, but they're layered cardboard, okay? And these here are fun to work with. I actually have rectangles and whatnot, and they take color so nicely. It's like Yupo paper lined shapes. And I'm assuming it would be her brand of waterproof paper, which I like. I like her brand. You just have to flatten it out. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do some circles. We're going to use one of these little guys as a voiding. Okay. So we're going to put it down, and you can pull your little string off if you don't want to get it inky. I particularly don't care. So I'm going to make some bubbles, I think. So what colors? Let's do some blues and purples with some bubbles. Now these I don't need to paint with. I'm just going to pour them right out of this. Oh, but you know what I do need? Okay. So I bought a big jug of the 99% alcohol, and then I have it where I added the 99%. I did 2 parts alcohol to 1 part water, which on Google it says it's 71% at that point when you dilute it down. So I've got those, and then I've got extra because that I should have filled that. Okay, so with a non-porous surface, something that is slick like glass, these waterproof papers, acrylic, metal, you do not need to prep it. You just get your colors out and go. Okay, and so these, once you get your alcohols on and you've had your fun, done what you need to do, let me get the little blower out. You can seal them with a clear spray, like a not varnish, yeah, a clear something that will set it. My brain has taken a walk today. Let me add a little bit of purple in there. Okay. And then we're going to just give a little spurts of the alcohol. I use a lot of alcohol versus the blending solution, just because it's more accessible for me and cheaper. Look at that. And you get these wonderful, come here you, wonderful designs on here. Okay. Now, once you seal the front, say you put it in your spray box and you seal it, you can go in the back and then use a cotton ball with some alcohol and wipe that right off. Because remember, you can wipe it off of clear surfaces. That's why you want to set it. And you know what? I guess I do care about this because this is annoying. Don't worry about these. You can get a whole spool of twine at the dollar store. Okay. Now, after you set it, okay, say I went and sprayed this, you can put vinyl. So you could die cut vinyl images and put it on top. Put stickers on top. You can do a lot of stuff with that. But what I want to do is do some, see if we can't do a little design, see if it'll, oops. make little circles for me, like little bubbles. Okay. Get my little tweezers. Help me pick it up. No, not exactly what I was thinking. It's alright. Okay, let me try that again. Ooh, that looks cool. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Accidents are wonderful. So I dropped it and it kind of looks really interesting. And again, I can have my hubby drill me a hole in there for a keychain, because this is acrylic. And then I could put like a little butterfly sticker on there and then seal it all in there. I could even seal it with some resin, all sorts of stuff. Bernie's jelly that Cindy's having a white Christmas. Oh, you're getting rain tomorrow? Yuck. 14 degrees on Christmas, but no snow. That's rude. We're supposed to get a lot of snow here too. But all my snow just doesn't stay. So I'm actually going to set this aside because I like how that looks. And I think a nice butterfly would be fun on that. So I'm going to let that dry on my rack. Okay. So now you see I kind of made a little boo-boo. I ain't worried about that. We're going to do this. We're going to put that on there. Okay. This time I'm going to hold it in place. And Tracy, the shapes, I have circles. They're acrylic shapes by Bree Reese. I got them on the clearance at Hobby Lobby a few months ago. And I haven't seen them since. But if you go to Amazon, they have keychain shapes that already have the holes in them. I wasn't done Googling when I realized it was almost 7 o'clock. So I need to go and see if I can find more of these. Because today it hit me for more ideas. So I'm just going to drop this blue around there. And maybe this time what I'll do, oops, hold it still and then let it dry more. Okay, I'm gonna go around with this one. I'm gonna hold it in place. Okay. And again, I don't mind it getting all over the butterfly because I can clean that off or add to it. Or it might be a really happy accident in there. Okay, it's mostly dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it off my mat here and then put it on my dry rack, and we'll be back to check on that. If you are converted to saving your ink smooshes, you can do the same with your alcohol ink, and yes, you can add it right to your paper, same as you would your other stuff. It would just give you a different vibrancy, so you don't have to throw that away. Ooh, I like that. Oh, look at that light blue that just showed up. Pick up those little dots right there. Okay. Oh, that looks so nice. This is going to be pretty with a butterfly and some dots, I think. That's a good one. So definitely you can use your save those too, okay? And then you don't feel like you're wasting so much. Okay, so we did that. Let's do one of these ones. And let's do a little, what do we want on this one? Let's see if we can get some stripies in there. What colors, the blues. So we're gonna stripe this one. And then this one would be fun to put a snowflake on. Okay, and then we're just gonna spritz it right up top and just kind of easily, gently mush those around. And I had this at the top, so I'm going to add a few more drops. If you're not liking it, you can spritz it again. And I'm very, very gentle. Ooh, that looks so cloudy up there. Look at that. Okay, I don't want that corner left like that. So I'm just going to add a little bit of ink right in there. Tell it to go up a little. And that's the nice thing. If it's going one way and you don't like it, you can push the air in the direction you want it to go. Okay, and I don't want this here, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to blow it. I don't want it to go up anymore, but it can meddle with the stuff below. Hi, Susan. Let's see. Oh, I missed a comment somewhere. Hold on. The Dollar Tree is a good place for wooden shapes. I found, I haven't been there recently. My closest dollar store burnt down last month. Found out on the news the other day that some little employee child went into the back and lit the wrapping paper on fire and burnt the store. Isn't that lovely? I like this green. I don't have enough of that green. Okay, and then if you don't want to spritz, you can just add a little drop of alcohol. Well, this little bottle doesn't drop very well. I want that lighter up there. Okay, and if you're not happy, you can just give it a little squirt. That's the nice thing. Especially these non-porous surface, you can open those inks right back up. And that is why you definitely want to seal them. Come on, I just want drops. There we go. We'll try the bands again in a minute. Just wasn't, I didn't add enough ink, and that's all right. Ooh, that's going to be pretty. And no, I want you up in that corner. All right, I like that, so I'm just going to let it be happy. And I gotta go fix my comments. Haha, look at that. I'm not even on live chat. I'm such a bad person. Okay. not the Dollar Tree store. Yeah, they did. Yeah, definitely a delinquent. Hi, Kim in Alaska. Oh, sitting in a glare spot. It sure is. Let me see which one is causing it to glare. Okay, why am I... Oh, okay, and now you can't see it. Hold on one second. Well, that didn't help. Okay. What if I turn this way? And swing my arm back over this way because we want to be able to see the project better. Sorry if you guys are getting motion sick. Trying to get you a little bit closer to the work area. And that is so dark. That is terrible. Okay, I definitely don't like that. See if this is... Nope, that's going to put that stinking glare right there. Remember to cut those off first. Okay. The lighting is terrible. It's worse than normal. Let me see if I can... get some extra light over here. I know it's a little bit dark, but that's a little way dark on the camera. Yeah, these ones are metal tags. I got a set, they're called gift tags, and you get 24 of them for $5 at Hobby Lobby, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be on Amazon. I just haven't looked yet. But the gift tags come in these two sizes. Crash. And what I was thinking is inking them up and then doing decals on them for Christmas. So you could do like gold vinyl on them that say Merry Christmas. Put them on the inside of a card. You could do like a saying for your friend or something. And then you could decoupage the backside. You could even ink up the backside too. What I would do is set this with a... clear, oh my goodness, a clear, lacquer. I'm gonna try this and see if it sets it good. I've got other different clears, like clear spray paint and stuff, just to see how they do. Okay. I need more light though. You guys don't get to see all the pretty that's on there. Oh, what if I did this? Would this help? Does that help? Catch up with me. I'm on a lag. Oh, that's better, yeah? I think so, because you can definitely see this area much better. Granted, there's a lot of, it's a shiny surface, so there's a lot of shine back on there. But yeah, much better. All right. So I'm going to wait for this one to dry, and then I'm going to spray it because I also want to stamp on it. So we're going back to this one, and I inked around the butterfly. So we're going to see if we can't pop her off. Nope, don't. Or not. Oh, very interesting. Nope, didn't do what I wanted. That's all right. The reason I even tried this is because if you do, if you ink metal on top of Yupo paper, it will leave a design. I accidentally found that out before. But look at that. Didn't that turn out interesting? I like that. Yes, you just definitely want to seal them if any of these little tags, because, you know, even though it's a solvent, it can be scraped off or bumped off rather easily. Ooh, that's interesting too. It's almost like a marbly effect. But I'll show you how easy it is. Okay, easy it is just to clean up. So you would get your little cotton ball. So say like you need the backside plain. You just go and get yourself a little cotton ball with some alcohol, and you can clean it right up. Okay. And a cotton ball would absorb a lot better, just like cleaning your fingernails. Okay. So you can clean off the back sides. But since we made a boo-boo on this one and it didn't turn out the way I wanted, we will, we're going to add some alcohol, and then let's do a little bit of blue in the center, a little bit of purple, and the lighter blue. Now, with your non-porous surface, the slick surfaces, they will take a little bit longer to dry. Okay, so you want to keep that in mind. And we're just going to smoosh that ink around. Yeah, look at that. Let that dry. I like that. And do the lighter one. I don't want the so-called white spots. So I'm going to just tone down those metal areas. One late night he was bummed after embrace the white spots. Yes and no. We can, but we don't have to. Okay, so we're going to let this dry again because I'm going to stamp on it afterwards. We're going to do the alcohol lift on it because we can. Okay, so we showed. Now this here is the Brie Reese. Let me get a pack. Acrylic. Nope, those are acrylic. Okay, so it's like these. They're a waterproof panel. Now the waterproof panels versus the acrylic is they're just made out of layers of cardboard and then have that waterproof coating on them. They do have specific shapes. They also have them in the acrylic. So these are the hard plastic. So it would be fun. You play around, you get some designs, and you can, you know, gift them. And here's the other thing, right? you could do your butterfly and you could hot glue it to another shape. And then you've got something you can frame for a friend or yourself for Christmas or a birthday gift. How fun would that be if you, this was the card and then they could, you can send them a frame along, and or however you want to do it. This would be the little keeper part of the card. Go into a frame. So yeah, you can definitely glue these together when you're all done. But so this is the waterproofy stuff. Now you saw that before. You can put your inks on first and then spray. You can spray and then put inks on. Let's throw some pinky stuff in here. We'll do a pink, purple, blue mix. Okay, there's that. There's that. And we'll do the lighter blue. Okay, and then, oops, I'm going to spurt right on top. I'm holding up high, let that mist down. And then we're going to gently blow those colors around. And see how easy that was? Just a couple of shakes. There's our little white spot up there. Again, if you don't like it, you can add a little bit of alcohol to it. Add some color to it. And give her another go. And don't panic. If you don't like it, set it aside, let it dry, spritz it, and add a couple more drops. Okay, I wish it's not showing how really pink that is, because if you guys have this Fiesta, you know it's pink and it's pretty. Okay, and I'm going to move that around because I didn't want a big puddle of that, so I'm just going to let that spin around and drip. Ooh, that's making some fun stuff. Can help it move along. So I'm going to let that dry because I like those streaks in there. And then again, if you have a sticker, you could put that over the top and then seal everything in. If you're into resin, you can pour resin right over the top of that, I think. Don't quote me on that. I haven't actually tried it. So I'm going to let that one dry and see what happens. And let us try some of the wood. Now these, like I said, I got from Amazon. They're a 4x4 square. Not Amazon. Yeah, Amazon. I'm thinking because I just ordered the wood rounds from Arteza. So I'm excited about those. And I don't know if you can see, but I did put a layer of gel medium on it. And I think my gel medium is bad. But it's still sticky. So I put it on. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So there's this one with just a gel medium. And I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to spritz it. And then I'm going to add some color. Now, I don't know how it's going to react because it's wood and it's different. I'm trying to decide what color I want. It's really dark. It's not letting it spread out as much. But I'm kind of liking it. All right, so I'm going to spray it. I'm going to add extra water just because. Water, alcohol. If I say water, it's alcohol. Now I'm puffing really hard. Ooh. This is interesting because you can see my brush strokes from the paintbrush And then you can see the grain of the wood and then how it seeps into some of those porous areas. This is super cool. I haven't done this before on wood like this. I've done the little discs and they take the color a little bit differently because they're smaller. But I'm liking this. Very interesting. I want to revisit that. I should have colored up more of these. But again, you get your color in there, you seal it, and then you can put a die cut over the top, vinyl stickers, regular stickers, and then you can have somebody drill a hole for you or just make coasters and just tell people they can't put anything hot on it, you know. But like my Bubba Cup doesn't sweat, so I could easily use that for a coaster after I sealed it. But that's really cool. You know, it's still kind of sticky. I wonder. Do, 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 do. I wonder, doop, 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 doop. The alcohol wasn't quite dry, but it did pick up patches of the foil. This is interesting. And you never know until you try, right? Oh, I like this. This is very, not perfect. This is not Foiling Snobs quality here, but this is creative multimedia quality right here. So I'm just using a faux credit card thing that came in another art project to burnish it, because I could still feel that the medium was still tacky underneath. That is really cool. I like that. I'm wondering if we did it again, let the alcohols dry and then put another coat over the top of it, how much foil we could get to stick to that. Okay, so this one I put some Mod Podge on, and this is old and old. I don't think it ever goes bad. It just gets a little funny smelling, but not like sour smelling. It just smells weird. So this one, wait, which side did I, yeah. You can see because it's kind of shinier the side you put the glue on. But it didn't put this put like a coating on it. So we're going to see how that does. And I'm going to really saturate it. And remember, this is watered down alcohol. So I just really saturate it this time. See if we can't get that alcohol to move a little bit better. And I just wiped that on my shirt like a DA. Let's do, no, I want to go, where's Gumball? Let's do Gumball. Ooh, Gumball. I like Gumball. Gumball and Fiesta. And then we'll go in with, do I have, Patina. Haha, looks like one of those psychedelic thingamabobs. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if I want to spread that around. Okay, we're going to hit it with some air, just a little bit. We don't want it to move too much. So I'm aiming the air off the board because there's some puddles of the alcohol, and I don't want it to mix back in. So I'm going to shoot them off so that it can dry a little bit faster in those areas that I might have got it too thick. Watering down the alcohol extends the life of the alcohol. That's all. I'm cheap. Because you go to the store and you can go down and you can buy different percentages. And when I Googled it, all it is water and alcohol. So when you buy the big jug of 99%, pure alcohol lets the colors, it does something special with the colors. It just lets them move a little bit better. When you start watering it down, it changes how it reacts. And I like this one because if you spray it on top, I like the effect it does. I have my 99 for smaller jobs. It just, then I don't feel bad and I can use my my alcohol forever. And if, you know, I bought these ketchup dispensers, you know, and they have the full, so if this little guy runs out, I've got to refill it, because the jugs are kind of a pain to pour. I have to have somebody help me pour from the big jug to the little ones. Okay, I'm really liking this. To me says like fun, bright, Christmassy elf. I don't know, but that's what I'm seeing. Very retro elfy kind of thing. But that, to me, I like this. And I can put like the elf on top, give it a little halo, like a little sticker. And then on the back, I can put a saying on. I can paint this out. You can paint it handwrite with a like a paint pen, a sentiment to whoever it's to. You could drill a hole, put a little string on it, and then they can have it on their tree. Or if you seal it with a resin, a heat safe resin, they could be coasters, which I need to be making. So this is one of the reasons I'm playing around with the wood ones, because I need to make some coasters for some gifts. All right, so that was fun. Let's go back to this one. So this one is nice and dry. So I'm going to spray it with this. I'm going to get my little box and spray it with this and see how it turns out. So hold on one momento. I must get my box. Gonna go over here by the window and give this a little squirt and see if this is a good sealer for this project. Interesting. All right. So, oops. Come back. This may not be what we want to use. I'll see if you guys can see that. Although I don't mind it, but can you see it reacted with the alcohol? And it actually, it turned the alcohol back on. So this is definitely a solvent style spray. So we want to do a different. But I like it. It's just not what I want. Because I want to be able to find something that's not going to move that around. But I don't know if you can see. This is all reactivated there. So I'm going to let that one dry again. And we're going to pull out our blue one and give that one a little check. Okay. Now I'm going to go get my other color. Okay. Now this one is clear gloss. So this is just a regular spray paint. Ugh. I'll go see what this one does. I'll be right back. Maybe if I can get it open. Ah! It's not opening. Oh, man, that was... Whew. Okay, I'm going to go back by my window. Hold on. Interesting again. So that one activated it too. Again, I'm not disappointed. I mean, it looks good. But it did reactivate the ink. It is wet again. We'll let it dry and see how it holds up after it's dry. Well, poopers. Do I have a different... I don't think that's going to do anything because that's just a fix-it. All right, so I'll have to go to the store and check out some different... Picked up the Krylon Triple Thick Glaze. That sounds like fun. Yeah, that sounds about right, Cindy. The higher the percentage of alcohol, so the higher to its original form, you're going to have more movement. When you start adding water, it kind of thins out the colors a little bit, and they're not as bright. Yeah, Rust-Oleum is a good brand. I like their stuff. Rust-Oleum, Krylon, they're the ones. Okay. Kamar, I don't know what that is. Or is it a typo? Hi, Justin. Thanks for showing up. And yes, Merry Christmas. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Which means I got a lot of wrapping to do tonight. All right. So let's go back to... Let's do another tag because I did want to stamp on one and I just sprayed both of those. And I want to do an alcohol lift. So we're going to just get some alcohol on there. Squish that around. And let's try to do the stripies again. Line up my colors for some stripies. Maybe. Okay. So I'm going to do stripies down the center. Hopefully I'll get enough ink on it this time. Okay. Then we're going to well, I have enough liquid, a little too much liquid. Too much alcohol. That's what happens. Sometimes you just get too much, but that's okay. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to borrow some of that. Oh, we didn't borrow any at all. Come on. Borrow. Okay. Now we'll do 2 at once. Okay, and get some purple on that side, some blue on that side. And the nice thing about alcohol inks is you can keep going, and a touch of red. All right. Ooh, this one would be good for my flower stamp that I want to try. So I'm going to set this one aside. I like that. And it wouldn't be, you can invest in some gloves so you don't have to get the inks on your hands. And yeah, I get the ink out. I have alcohol wipes in the bathroom. And after a couple of showers, it goes away. Because when I ink my fingernails, I sometimes get it, you know, because it's runny. You put it on your nails and it kind of soaks in. I use a Q-tip and alcohol and it gets it right out. I like this one, but I need some more color. I want some, let's do some patina in there, right there. And then let's do a mist. Ooh, I like that. I like that. So I'm going to let this one go over dry. Ooh, you should see the back. That's really cool. But I need it to dry. Okay. So we're going to set that over there to dry, and then I'm going to use some of this to pick up some of that. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, just to dry this, because this here is a piece of graphics plastic paper. That's why it's not drying, is because it's plastic. But I'm gonna use some of that. I like this. I like how it blended with that. Me like it. Oh, yes, these are the metal tags from, I did get mine at Hobby Lobby, because, you know, you get your 40% off coupon all the time. But they have rectangle, and they have a tag shape, which I thought would be fun Christmas gifts for next year. So I'm already getting started for next year. But once you ink them, you can sticker them, you could seal them and paint over them. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with them. Vinyl, all sorts of stuff. You can do both sides. So that's kind of what I was going for. And just to give another idea that you can use your alcohol on stuff. I do have a video early in my playlist where I alcohol inked one of those ceramic figures from Michaels, which I have another frog. I bought another frog because it was so fun to alcohol, and then I bought a frog that I'm going to do in a different color, I think, because the other one was in greens. It turned out so stinking cute though. All right, so let's go back to, nope, this is still sticky, but not like super sticky. I want this more dry because I want to put another layer of Mod Podge on it and then see if we can't get some foil to stick. Because I want to paint the Mod Podge into these little areas, I think, and be more specific about how we get that to stick. But we'll see. And we're checking on this one that I had sprayed with the Krylon, and I'm not really liking well, it's dry, but I don't know if you can see when I sprayed it with the Krylon, it opened it up and it didn't close back up. So it made some weird white spots. I wish I could enjoy wrapping. I can't get it right, so it frustrates me. Here's the thing with wrapping. It doesn't have to look pretty. It's the thought that counts. Don't ever get frustrated with your wrapping. And the big thing about wrapping too is when you set your package on, if you do one side at a time, get it up there, tape it in place. Pull up your other side, get it nice and snug, tape it into place. Then when you do your ends, it moves a lot nicer. Just one step at a time, tape those little pieces down. And it should work a lot better for you. A foiling snob, yeah. Everybody's a foiling snob that likes foil. Let me tell you, because it's just fabulous. Okay, so this is dry. Let's see. Which one was this? Ooh, you know what? I don't think this is the one I sprayed. No, these two are the ones I sprayed. What happened to this one? That is so weird. Yeah, woo. You can smell them. This one and this one definitely smelled like I sprayed them. But this one did something weird while it was drying. I'm not sure, but you know what? We're going to fix it. Okay, so, oh, I just stuck my finger in it. Don't do that. But this is sticky in spots. Let's pull out that foil. My friends, I lost my foil. I don't see how. It's a big old package. Oh, that's right. It fell. It fell. Now, these are just foiling pieces. Ooh, let's try some gold. These are just leftover pieces. Let's see if I can stick it right in my fingerprint. Now, this is the one I Krylon. So the Krylon is what's sticky. Oh, wow. It took up a whole batch of it. Not exactly what I was thinking, but okay. Wow. That's really pretty, though. I bet you I just had the Krylon way too sticky there. Whew. Ooh, don't do that. It actually, okay. I made finger marks. This is very interesting. So make sure it's not as sticky. So you get... Check that out. I like that. Don't get too many of what? Bernie. That's funny. The wrapping standards used to be the same as FSC foiling standards. Yeah, I always wanted to have that standard, but yeah. Oh, that's a good suggestion, Cindy. She says place a package on the diagonal and then just bring up the corners. Okay, why isn't this just letting me slowly go down? Justin has a craft room, but his goal is to have a wrapping room. No, you just need a craft room with an extra table. That's what I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 folding tables up in my craft room. 2 of which I use all the time with my crafty stuff. 1 is over there with the polymer clay, and then the other I do my nails at. And my son sits over there and plays around sometimes. Okay. Yes, you can use old CDs. You can use anything that has a non-porous surface. But you can also use anything with a porous surface. Just know it's going to react differently. Like this here, it's soaked it in. So the colors don't really play well on it. But if you don't cake it on, like this one here, I mean, this one is turning out really nice. I'm liking this. Because I just sprinkled it on and it just sat there. But yeah, and then this one here too, remember I put a layer of alcohol down and got it all over the board and then sprinkled on the color. I'm going to have me an elf on this one. I just need an elf on that one. But this one, it's not fabulous, but you know, when you have something that's not fabulous, you can paint over it. That's the wonders about wood. You can sand it and paint right over the top of it. Or you can see about adding more color. And maybe just... Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe just do it in layers. I like that now. Okay. So, that's not dry yet. Oops. It's going to get messed up. Okay. So, this was really cool. So, that's metal with foil. And then this one is one... Okay, now this one is dry. So, this one I sprayed with the Krylon on it. And we're going to ink it. Because, right? That's what we need to do, is ink it. Oh, I was going to say, where'd my deer go? Will my deer fit on there? No. Okay, I need a different one for that one. How about these? Would that be... Oh, that would be pretty if those would... Let's try that. Okay. So I'm just gonna do, and this is a one-shot deal. I'm gonna use my Stays On. I know it's a solvent and it will probably react with everything, but we're just gonna stamp it once and see how it goes. Okay. Hello, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so we have our metal plate that we inked up, and then we sprayed with one of the Krylons, and the Krylon sprays did interact with the ink, but it didn't like totally mess it up. So now I have my flowers all stamped up. We're going to get this a one shot and done. Okay, so we're going to let that sit there and be happy for a minute. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Bernie. 2 different arthritis types, and you don't have either. They don't know what's wrong. I'm sorry. Oh no. I'd have probably done the same thing, Craft with K, separating the stitch till die. I got a fish bowl die, and I separated the fish from the bowl, and I don't think I was supposed to, but I did it anyways. Okay. Nope. Oh no! I let it sit there too long. But OMG, there's little fuzzies on there. I wish you guys could see this. It's really cool. Got some fuzzies on there. Oh, is that going to come through? Oh, there's so much lag on my computer. Okay, no, there's a glare. Let me turn it this way. See if that helps. Osteoarthritis. My sister has rheumatoid arthritis. Ugh, okay. This is terrible. What if I turn off the light? Can we see that now? I wish you guys could see this. It's stamped perfectly dang near. Perfectly dang near. I know that's not right. But I think the only things it missed is because of the way the alcohol was on the plate. Oh, I like that. That is so cool. Okay, so, I wonder if I'd have done this in lighter. Oh, that's just, okay, I'm really impressed with that. I'm liking how that stuck to that. I need to do that again. And not on that one. I think that one's too dark. So let's lighten this one up so that we can use it. Right? We need something lighter. Let's lighten it up. So what I'm doing is I'm just spraying alcohol, the diluted alcohol on this, just so I can blow some of the color off. And that worked really, really nice. Okay, I think that'll be good. So what I'm going to go do is spray this one really quick. And again, I'm not worried about the back because when I clean up my whole work surface, and this is nice and dry and set, then I can just go in with a cotton ball and very gently take that off. Oh, I feel bad when everybody's not feeling good. Yeah, arthritis and all that stuff is not good. Yeah, too much ibuprofen will rip you apart too. Okay, so I'm going to go give this a spray because that dried pretty quick because we had it super thin. And that way there it can dry and then we can stamp on it. Okay, so we'll let that one dry. And again, the clear spray paint did react with it, but it's not terrible, so I like it. It gives it a neat effect. Hopefully that one will dry like that. Okay. So here's our crazy alcohol, and yeah, I'll probably just paint over this because I think it just got too dark way too fast. But that's okay. Let's check this little guy. Yeah, he's still sticky. But I don't think it's... Okay, we're going to try this one anyways. Let's see what color I have. We're going to see what we can do. The leftovers. 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 Ooh, a purple leftovers. See, when you have to take the sticky off, don't throw that away. I mean, that's some good foil between the stickies. Okay. Just doing a little bit of burnishing. Oops. Dang it. I drug my fingers through. You can see my drag marks. See if I can't. It is sticking. The harder I push, the more it sticks. I just have to be careful to keep my fingernails out of it. Oh yeah. So this one is the Mod Podge. I think. One of the two. Yeah, nope, this is the Mod Podge. But it's really cool. It is picking up the harder I push, and it picked it up all the way around the edges. That's really cool too. Cookies! Oh, I'm going to have to go check out Facebook. Right. Food is so yummy. Oh, doctor's excuse. What was that? Yummy food, good exercise. Okay, just lose weight, I would feel better. Yeah, but you, being overweight is not the cause of all problems, and be careful, because if you find a doctor and all they keep saying is you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight, find another doctor. Because some of your pains and whatnot are not weight related. And my mom found out too late. She had a doctor who was really, really trying to figure out what was wrong with her. She thought it was lupus, so she had her on arthritis meds and a couple of other things. And my mom was feeling really good. She was walking. She was actually losing weight. And then her employer switched to Kaiser Medical. And her doctor says, well, there at Kaiser was like, well, you don't have lupus. You don't have this. Quit taking all these meds. And after years of fighting with the lady who said, just lose weight, she went to another doctor who said she was terminal with cancer. So, all because somebody was stuck on the, you need to lose weight. So, if you know your body and you know it's a different ache and pain, fight them on that. Because it's not always about the weight. That's a big word, methaglobin B12. Whew. Yeah, if you guys are watching those commercials about the baby powder, they were able to trace that's what caused the initial cause of my mother's cancer was that. And they asked me if I wanted to sue the baby powder company. I was very mad, and I said, no, I want to sue the doctor that told her to lose weight. And I hung up the phone. But, so, whew. That was a couple of years ago, and I'm still, it's a terrible subject. I think if I were to do this one again, I would do the ink splotching like I wanted. But, I think I would definitely go in there and put extra glue where I want it to really pop out. And then be careful because if you do like a Mod Podge or the gel medium, it will, if you scrape with your nail, it will pick up those lines. So be careful with that. But it does seal it really neat. I mean, I just love this. I don't like that I made that boo-boo. But you know what? I can sand it. I can do it again. And this is what's great. Even though I messed up, you know what? It's wood. It sands. If it was the metal, I would just clean it. If it was the acrylic parts, you can clean those. To an extent, the pressed ones will clean off. And just keep going and doing fun stuff. So light. Sorry. Oops. Oh, I gotta clean my little toppers. Okay. Okay. So we're going to let... Ooh, that one's a pooler. If you get enough liquid on there, you can drive it around too. You don't even have to blow on it. Look at how those meld. Sorry if you can hear my cat. The poor thing is in heat again. They want $120 to fix the poor thing. portion control and adding more fruits and veggies. Yay! Also, more times a day. If I was more of a stick it with it person, I lost 10 pounds in just a couple of days by eating every couple of hours. Just a little bit of something, fruit, vegetable, something. It tells your body it's not going to starve if you can manage that. I have to look. I'm still fairly new to Idaho, oh my goodness, Ohio. And so I've got to kind of look around and see if they have spay and neuter clinics and stuff around here. You guys are typing so fast. I've missed so much, and I'm so sorry. And my chat is being wonky. I have had my thyroid nuked. Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. Yeah. There's just so many problems out there anymore. And like my daughter, she was diagnosed after my parents passed away. A month later, she was diagnosed with diabetes. Out of anybody in the family, I should have diabetes, not her. It's just crazy. I hate needles. Oh, I don't blame you. Yeah. Okay. So, any questions? I know it went kind of crazy, but this one, look at how that dried. Isn't that pretty? And see, you can take this and glue it to another piece. You could glue this to a card. So all these little shapes you can have fun with. Let me get a piece of do I have a piece of Yupo paper? Oh, no. I wanted to try this. If you guys want to hang out, we'll get that glitter paper. Yeah. And let's get a butterfly. Okay. Purple. Oh, yeah. Look at that. The glitter paper is really interesting. Almost forgot my glitter paper. Thank you. Yeah, I literally was thinking 20 minutes before I started, what can I do today? What can... And I was like, hey, I need to get started on Christmas presents for next year. And that's when I saw my box of shapes and stuff. And I was like, oh, I can make like keychains and stuff. And Amazon does have keychains. They don't look very expensive, so you can look into that. Okay, well, it didn't. Okay. I wonder if it only works with the other. Okay, that butterfly turned out really cool. Just remember, you're going to want to find something to set them with. I'm still looking. The only two things I had was a clear spray paint and a crystal clear lacquer spray. They do activate the ink, but it looks like it sets them. So, oh, that butterfly is really pretty. Okay, this is really cool because you can still see the sparkle through the alcohol ink. The only thing is it doesn't move because this is a cardstock. But let's give it a little mist and see if we can't decorate this up, and then we can use it for die cut shapes. Okay. If you're like me and you left your inks out too long, don't panic. All you gotta do is clean the tip. Ooh, that's almost black on there. Wow. A little bit faster with this kind of paper. Ooh, that's so neat. Okay, so glitter cardstock, you have to work it a little bit. But that is really cool. I'm standing it up to get it to do some drips because I have some puddles. But I can definitely cut out some shapes in this. You can still see the glitter in there. Oh, that's insane. And it's holding up quite well to this. And again, this is from Walmart. I'm sure we could find it anywhere. This is a glitter inkjet cardstock. It's meant to be printed on with your inkjet, not your laser printer. This might ruin your laser printer because, you know, the laser printer heats up. So don't run this through your laser printer, but your inkjet printer. And it's a no shed, and it really is a no shed. It's really, really, really sturdy. Because you guys saw me, I coated that. And look, the back's not wet. It just doesn't move around as much as Yupo paper. That's really cool. Let's try another one, because I'm thinking if I had got it a little more moisture on it before throwing down the ink, I think it would have moved a lot better. Okay, so let's get it saturated here. Let's see what that does. Oh, no, it just soaks it up really fast, though. Okay, so if we squirt, splat, go. That might work. Squirt, splat. Oh, that's much better. Look at that. So, squirt, splat, and move it around. And then you don't get those harsh little dots. Squirt. Splat. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, and that glitter just shines right through there. Oh, and you get enough, you can get it to run. Ooh, that's a neat little... Ooh, what's it doing? Very interesting. And look, it's still dry in the back. It seeped through a little bit here on the edge where it got underneath, but still. White splatter. On which one? If they activate the ink, will you be away with spraying first and the inks second? Reactive to, sorry about that. Let me, metal tags I can put with a project and color my life to ink. Yeah, okay. So which spray did you say seems to set it? They both seem to set. The clear spray paint and So this one was either the, I can't remember. I'll actually have to go back and watch my video. But this one I sprayed with either the Krylon or the clear, and it seems to be set in there. And then this one, you can smell it. I sprayed it with something. And again, it seems to be set. But let's see how set it is. Okay. So that's nice. Okay. That's pretty well set. I mean, it makes it a little tacky when I sprayed it with the alcohol, but it's not actually activating the colors. So that's good. And then this one, oh, see, this one too. This one I sprayed with, I left it over there. Which one did I spray you with? The clear. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So this one I sprayed with the clear. Okay. This is just the Rust-Oleum clear gloss. Okay. And it did activate it, and then it set it that way. So it didn't have enough movement, and it left these really cool little bubbles. And it is dry. It seems dry. It doesn't feel tacky. So let's give a little test. Okay, so that didn't set it. That's all right. Okay. So I'm going to activate that back up. Okay. So this doesn't set it. It actually moved again with alcohol. So it must be the lacquer one. When it dried, it didn't. Yeah. See, it's not, it's just wet. It's not actually moving the color. Okay, so don't use this one. Clear gloss didn't work. Okay, because this one reactive again to the alcohol. This one I'm pretty sure was the lacquer. But I know this one was the clear. So what I'll do is I'll let this dry again, and then I'll spray it with the lacquer. So lacquer, but it does react with it, but it does set it. Oh wow, you guys are so fast. Yeah, I've never used alcohol ink on glitter paper either. This was my first time. Okay, I need to go down. I don't want to go all the way down. Okay, so yes, galaxy with white dots. The other. Okay, so let's go see. It could be better after 24 hours, but the way that reacted, it if you want to use clear gloss, put and add clear gloss. Kamar. Okay. I'm going to have to look that up because I've never even heard of that. So that is interesting. Thank you. Kamar to set it. But yeah. All right. So there is that. This one. Okay. So I wanted to This one was a really dark one, and I didn't really like it so much, and so I sprayed it with alcohol and blew off the color, and then sprayed it with the lacquer or the clear coat. You know what? I'll have to pay more attention to what I did. But I want to stamp that one. Do I want to stamp it with another flower? No, I want to use this flower, because this is a more solid flower. On water, water, water. My stamp lost the stick, so I'm just going to spray it with some water and wipe it. And get it back to sticky. Okay, now we're going to use Stays On again, because we want it, the color to stick. Okay, and this particular is a solid image, so hopefully we can see it a little bit better. We're going to go down right there. It has to be a once and a done. Okay. Krylon Commerce Varnish Spray. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Oh, it peeled some of the paint, but isn't that interesting? Okay, let me clean this because it did peel up some of the alcohol. Rag, I need you. Now, I'm just using a little bit of alcohol to wipe this stamp. And then when I'm done, I'll go back and shoot it with some regular stamp cleaner. Because you want to stop the action of the alcohol. Make sure it doesn't interact with your stamp. Okay. So then we're going to stamp this one right close. Okay, Cindy says that the Camara is a key to sealing the surface so it will not reactivate when adding a final coat. Fabulous. Oh yeah, look at that. Even though it took some of that color, I'm really happy with it. Because you can still see the shape of it. It took it in like perfect. So once you get it sealed, if you can get it sealed properly, and I'm definitely going to get that Camara and try that, and then stamp over the top. Or you can use your alcohol lift and pull it, and then your metal will show through. Okay, so you can do it reverse. If you don't want it dark, you can lighten it up. But just know, if you pull, let me give you an example. Okay, see this stamp, how it's yellow like that? This is because I did the alcohol lift on alcohol ink. And it stains it, so they will stain your stamps when you do the alcohol lift on the alcohol inks, if that makes sense. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll have to look at my Hobby Lobby for my 40% off coupon too. So yeah, alcohol lift will definitely stain, but if you take your time and layer, you know, if you seal it in between, you can stamp. You could seal your stamp in, okay? Once you seal your stamp in, put a vinyl sticker over that. How pretty would that be to have a thinking of you? These don't have to be Christmas tags. They can just be thinking of you tags. Something they can hang on a little board in front of them at work or something, you could do a little, like I said, once you get the front sealed, clean your work surface, flip it over, use a little cotton ball and clean this up, and then you could do a verse or something on here. I don't know if any of you guys do etching, but if you etch, you can probably use your etching tool on the aluminum. And which set is this? This here is my Gina K Daisy Delight. This is my first and only set that I've used from them. I won the Mod Squad Challenge gift certificate for Gina K, and this is what I bought with it. So definitely enter those Mod Squad Challenge, because if you win, you can go shopping at a place that maybe you haven't shopped at before. But yeah, it's a great little set. The little ladybugs and stuff, I mean, they stamp out so beautifully. And it comes with like the Happy Mother's Day, Happy Birthday, a thanks, and a deepest sympathy. And this is what really drew me in. And then this has been fun to stamp, the little grass. And remember, you can mix and match these with all sorts of other stamps. But yeah, it's a really good stamp set. Although my little stampers are getting away from me. You're supposed to be on the inside. And you go right there. There we go. Here. Oh, Nancy's the host of the Mod Squad. I will link a link in the description for the Mod Squad Challenge. And what I did is I just saved a link to my home screen. I just haven't had the time to go in there and enter anything recently. And like I said, if you're like me and you leave your inks open too long, just give them a wipe. A little bit of alcohol on a rag. Should have kept my lids a little bit better. And just give them a little wipe before you put them away. Okay, that way they don't get too hard to open. You want to get the gookies out of the treads there. Okay. But yeah. So there's that, my friends. Ooh, Mod Squad Challenge. It has the $25 kitchen sink stamps, and you know they have the best layering stamps. And if I missed any questions, I do apologize. You can yell at me later. You can message me via Facebook, Foiling Snobs. You know, you can find my name and tag me, or PM me. And if there's anything you would like to see, yes, that grass can work with the Stampscapes. I was just thinking that in the back of my head. I'm like, it can go with a lot of stuff. Oh, look it. This is drying. Look how pretty that turned out. I'm going to have to be careful and get it sealed. And I didn't even paint today. Paint with it. Oh gosh, do I have bears? I don't know. Do you have bears? You may need to get bears. Okay. So I'm going to clean my mess. And again, if you've got like stays on, you can use a little bit of alcohol to clean. But then as soon as you're done cleaning, you want to use your regular stamp cleaner. So here, let me show you this real quick. I'm going to put the alcohol right on the rag because I don't want it like oversaturated my stamp. Okay. You just give a nice cleaning. get your stamps all nice and clean the way you want. Okay. And then, maybe one's a little sticky. I spray with straight up water. I saturate them in the water to make sure I get all the alcohol off. And it's a little bit of a process, but you know, it's going to keep your stamps safe in the long run. You're going to have them forever. And then grab your stamp cleaner, which has a little conditioner in it, and just wipe them down one more time. Because the alcohol will dry them out, and you want to make sure they're not dried out. We want to keep them nice and pliable and moist. Well, not moist, but you know, nice and pliable. But I don't know where my stamp cleaner went. There you are. It was actually put away. Oh no! Look who needs to get more. And again, you can use a rag and just rub your stamp cleaner right in there. And then nice and conditioned. Alright. See that? There we go. No, we do not want brittle stamps. Alright. Well, my friends, I hope you had a wonderful time. Oh, next Wednesday, I will not be live because I will be having a tooth yanked out of my face. My supernova tooth that decided yesterday it was going to have a meltdown, and whew, talk about excruciating pain. Bacon wrap tomorrow. Oh, I should make pumpkin pie tomorrow. Yeah, that sounds good. I actually bought extra pumpkin and pie stuff. And again, if you have any questions, you can PM me through the Foiling Snobs Club on my personal Facebook. Or you can email me at chatwithsassy. Sorry about, yeah, thank you guys. Gotta take care of those teethers, people. I try to stay ahead for Christmas. It never happens in the end. See, Bonnie, that's what happened to me this year. And I was like, okay, I can't let this happen again. So I'm starting my Christmas today for next year. Get some ideas flowing so that we can be crafty for next year. I just really like that. I might save this one and use that Kamar stuff on it and then do some stamping on top of it. And then again, the little discs, poke some holes and make some keychains. Might have to try putting resin on these. See how that works. Strawberry pretzel salad? Interesting. I've never heard that. Half price today on Amazon. Oh, well, I might just have to go look. Though I did spend a little bit too much on Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda killed my budget. But he's so stinking cute. Well, that's not bad. Specialty sprays get expensive, so. And you don't use a ton. Bonnie, honey, you know you're not supposed to have your fingers by the blades, right? Gotta protect your digits. Sam's pumpkin pie is delicious. I don't know about that. I make my own crust. And it's more expensive for me to make a pie. But I don't really like crust. So when I make mine, it has very little crust. Oh, you saved his tail. Oh, yes. Good catch. Well, I hope you all have a beautiful next 2 days are so beautiful and fun. And we will see you next time. I might pop in on Tuesday. We'll see how my tooth is doing. But Wednesday is definitely no, because I will be having it yanked out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Ooh, ooh. So, I hope this is inspiring you to use your inks on other things. It doesn't have to be the alcohol papers. It can be glitter paper. Oh, what did I do with that one? Somebody said, can we do white, white, white? Make it look like a galaxy. The crust is the best. No, Bernie. No, Bernie. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you for the suggestion on the galaxy, by the way. I'm liking it. Ooh, it's turning pink, though. That's all right. Happy holidays, everybody. Oh, I almost had a catastrophe. I forgot. You're not supposed to twist these off. Did you see that? Ugh. What a nightmare. I'm adding glitter on top of glitter, people. Because that's how I roll. Okay. So, alcohol on top kind of turned it pink. So what I'll do is I'll let this new layers dry, and then I'll get a paint and do a white acrylic splatter, and that shouldn't react. Oh, Gloria, sorry you missed it. We were just saying goodbye when I realized somebody wanted to see spots on this particular piece. But it's definitely going to be here for the replay. We were playing with some alcohol inks on some acrylic shapes. And Amazon has some acrylic shapes. I got these at Hobby Lobby on clearance. They were by Bree Reese. But I don't know if they have these anymore. We did alcohol ink on wooden surface after we did Mod Podge. And then we also added some foiling. So I'm gonna work on this myself. Yes, what Bernie said is once we get our alcohol on the glitter paper, spray it and set it, and then do the alcohol splatters on top. To do the spray resist. I don't know, maybe. Alrighty. This time I'm really going, guys. All right. Oh, that glitter on top of the glitter. Yeah, that's just what it needed. Alrighty. I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas, and we will see you maybe Tuesday next week. Definitely not Wednesday, though. And have a great one. Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye.